Hello, I'm Alida, your writing coach at Word Essential. This week's flash tip is about slowing down the action for better writing. There is a time and place for summary in every story, but it is not when you're writing an important or dramatic scene. The more important the scene, the more you need to slow it down. Summary is useful when you need to move along and a wide brushstroke won't detract from the story. Any important scene, one with dramatic tension or that develops a character or advances the plot, is where you really need to slow down your writing and take your time with it. There's an old adage, the faster the action, the slower the writing. If things are happening fast or simultaneously, it's going to take more ink to describe this to the reader in a way that presses his emotional buttons. You don't want your pivotal moments to pass by in a blur. You want the reader to absorb every gritty detail. You want the impact on your character to resonate with your reader. And you want all that fast-paced action to be clear on the page. Here's an example of inappropriate summary that I found in a middle draft of The Murder in Skog Hall. The leaves and debris on the trail were soggy, and anywhere not covered by litter was already turned to mud. Mud that slid in through her keens and oozed between her toes, making a slippery mess of the footbed. Lightning ripped across the sky. Jess felt somewhat protected by the tree cover, but still jumped at each boom of thunder. Now that paragraph is comprised of summary. I'm telling the reader what the trail was like. The verb was is used, and I actually say Jess felt. We all do that when we're drafting. That's fine. The key is to get rid of it when we revise. Here's the revised version. Jess picked her way over fallen logs and branches. She put her foot down on what she had glimpsed as a bed of leaf litter, like so much of the trail before. She scanned out ahead in the narrow ring of lantern light, seeking the next place to land her foot. The cushion of debris, slick with rainwater, acted like an unmoored raft, sliding easily away when Jess shifted her weight onto it. She flung her arms out for balance as her feet lost their purchase, and the lantern knocked against a slender tree trunk beside the path. It went out. Jess swore as her ass landed where her foot should have been. In the revised paragraph, I avoid was. I put us firmly in Jess's point of view, embodying her, and the result is more tactile, more tangible. I do later mention the mud coming in through her shoes and squishing between her toes, but I cut it from this particular moment. Now, the revision is a little longer, sure, but the payoff is great. In the first version, there's the sense of things going on around Jess, or happening to her. But in the second version, we can feel what it's like to pick our way along a treacherous path, performing a balancing act, while trying to make it safely to the other side. And as a result, we're more likely to care when Jess falls on her butt. It only takes a second or two to fall down in real life, but fiction is art. The goal is to create the experience of falling down without actually knocking over your reader. That is what slowing down the action is all about. Being present in each and every moment so the reader has an experience along with your character. That's this week's Word Essential Flash Tip. Thank you so much for watching. You can find all of my tips and my editing services at wordessential.com. Have a great writing day.